Hey pack leaders, thank you so much for considering upgrading your membership to a higher ranking. Let me talk to you about what the levels, how they work, and let me switch over and show you what it's all about. Alright, so with the ranking here, the Omega Wolf is $10 a month. It kind of gives you a basic overview of the monetary system, the infinite banking system. Instead of having to borrow money from the credit card company or the bank or mortgage or whatever, why not create your own bank and pay yourself the fees and the interest, so that when you do that, the next time your bank lends out to yourself, in a sense, your credit limit increases more and more. Okay, and with that, there's some tax shelters with that too, and that you can pass that on to your kids. It's a really awesome system. It was like, I'm like thinking about, like, dude, the banks are like, central banking is like messing everything up. I was like, dude, why don't I be the bank where I could print my own money? Well, in a sense, it's kind of like that, but instead of paying the fees to the bank, you're paying yourself. So that's how the infinite banking system works. And then how money's created is just kind of understanding how the monetary system works. I think a lot of you guys who are in crypto probably already know about that, but for those who are new, this is where you understand how money's created, how it enslaves us through inflation, and how fractional reserve banking does that. Okay. So, and this is the marriage building blocks, where my wife and I will talk about, um, communication issues, how to understand each other's perspectives, so that we can then progress and move on in our conversation, and not just to keep knocking at each other because we're mad at each other for not understanding each other, kind of thing. So anyways, you guys are here mainly probably for the tuner. Probably you guys probably don't care about this stuff, but I feel it's important that everybody has the basic foundation before you actually go to Delta Wolf. Okay, so you can go with 10 just to kind of get your feet wet, and then you kind of get introduced to everything. But if you do the Delta Wolf, you also get everything previously to that, so you get the Omega and Delta if you're a Delta. Okay, so with this, we'll get you the one-click solution. The one-click solution will just let you tune one bot at a time. There's Cosmos tuning solution and my tuning solution. So the most important thing is the initial guesses, because people don't know how to set it up and kind of get it jump started. Once you get it jump started, which is like the golf driver analogy, hits it in the green, and then tuner kind of puts it into the hole. But there is no hole, but it's just more like, you know greater ROI is kind of where we want to put it, kind of thing. So that's what the one-click solution does. But once you get in as a Delta, you would then have the opportunity to upgrade to a Beta, which is the 24/7 tuning solution. The 24/7 is a separate product, so it is at $79.99 a month to get the auto tuner. By this video, I should have the trader done by then, so you'll get 24/7 tuning and 24/7 trading. So as it tunes and forward tests, it'll find coins that are doing well, and the coins that are doing well, it'll do a live wallet test automatically, and if that confirms, then it'll go in 80% of your portfolio and trade on that. And then there's some rules where it starts to detect losses, or your ROI per trade starts to decrease. We'll then stop the bot and then kind of monitor it. It starts to increase again, turn it back on. So I know that when we notice that as it trades frequently, we can see completed trades and ROI decrease as an indicator to know when to get out. Now sometimes the market does change and your bot starts to take losses. Well, if you're not there watching it, you can take a lot of losses. But what the 24/7 trader does is that it monitors it as it starts to decrease to stop the bot, so it doesn't continue to take losses. Okay. Now there are also some things where if it holds it back for more than a certain amount of days that you define, it just do a market sell and get you out, and then you can start trading other coins. Now we're also running to some API rate limits because we're tuning so many bots, and we start to hit those issues where we actually work as a pack now, where we're communicate to a common database, and this feature is not ready as of this video, but I'm working towards it, where everyone will tune maybe 5 coins instead of everyone tuned the same 5 coins. We all tuned different coins, but we couldn't collaborate on a common database and communicate to all the bots. So once a bot finds a profitable coin, it alerts all the bots to go, hey guys, create your test coin, and then your test coin trade to a live wallet kind of thing. Okay, so that is some cool stuff. I think just to kind of work as a team to take down the market, because you can't do it all alone, and so we work as a pack. All right. So that's I'm really excited for that to come through, where we can kind of collaborate. And I don't think there's any other bots out there. They're all kind of lone wolves or lone, bot traders, and they don't work as a team. But there you go. All right, so that is that. Okay, now by June 30th, I need to edit that. We're going to close the tool because I'm starting to notice fatigue in a sense, where if too many people are using this strategy, and Binance noticing maybe too many people hitting their servers, they start to increase rate limits on us, so we can tune less, and it's becoming more of a challenge. Before, I could tune 60 bots on my own, no problem, and I have tons of results to report. Now I can't even tune more than 10 to 20 bots before I start hitting rate limits, and then it basically dilapidates your bot because you can't communicate with it anymore. Okay, and it stops training basically. So working as a pack is the solution to this. Okay. Now with that, depending on the market cap and how things are going, I need to preserve that to protect the current pack members, pack leaders, and them and their families, so that they're able to continue to provide through it, and also my family too. Okay, so once I feel that it's the market has increased, there's more money going through, and it's still working, I could release some more, but it's gonna be released at a higher price after June 30th, 2018. So as of this video, there's probably about 20 days left, and then in the meantime, if that's the case, you'll stay as a Delta, but you'll be able to communicate with the betas here. We'll probably consider them as pack leaders too, where they'll have their own channel. You'll be able to contact them and test small with them, and get access to their stuff. This is all new, so some guys have started already, and connect with them. When they're using 24/7 tuner and probably trader by then, you'll be able to see them produce results for you guys, and then once you see results, in a sense, eventually hopefully pay for your auto tuner when I do release it again, and since it'll be free, and plus it'll prove to you that the tuner does work. And as that works out and you become a pack leader as a beta, the next generation of people or families, pack leaders or families that come in, you'll be able to help them too, help them obtain the tuner too, and help them, and at the same time you're earning commissions based on whatever terms that you set. So in a sense, you'll be able to do this as a full-time thing, and just link them up and produce for them, charge them commissions, and they make money, and it's just this happy cycle, right? And then the next generation come in, they will have more pack leaders, and then helping more families come through. Okay, and at least that's the idea, all right? In theory, if it works out, I think we can help more families that way. All right. But if it doesn't work out, then you didn't risk much. It's only $40 a month to get your stuff tuned, and then if it didn't work out, then you didn't risk much, and I'll have to continue working on the tool to make it better and better. And so it gives me incentive to make this a good product for you guys. Okay. All right. So once you're in as a beta Delta here at $30.99. You'll then get the access to here to be able to purchase the tuner, the 24/7 tuner, and become a beta. Okay, so that's how it works. Thanks for considering and watching this video. If you have any questions, just comment below, and we'll help clarify any questions that you have. Okay, thanks, and I'll see you on the inside.